Welcome back. It's been a while. It's always a while. Because I have no consistency. And that's okay because I don't want to. But today, we're watching a video where we're trying to figure out which one is 30. So we can go back to their intros.
I am a teenager.
I'm a teenager.
I'm a teenager.
I'm a teen.
I'm a teen.
I'm a teen.
Alright, so yeah, obviously one of them is 30. I'm gonna turn my phone off so it stops doing that. But just off the rip, I feel like she's 30. But there's only one way to find out, and that's by watching it. So here we go.
Hi.
Age?
Yeah.
18.
18. I'm 16.
I'm 16 too. 18.
16.
I'm also 16.
So are all of us in high school?
Yeah, I'm a junior.
Oh, you're a junior?
Yeah, 16.
Yeah, I'm a really young senior.
I'm a young senior too.
Yeah?
Hey, when
Okay.
you turn 17?
December.
September.
I was pretty confident that the other Josh was a teenager just because of the way he shook his hair around. I thought that was very teenager. This is such a dumb question, but what's everyone's favorite TikTok trend right now? Or sound? I feel like that'll help.
What is your favorite TikTok trend? Which I felt like was such a generic question that
Yeah, so I still think that one's 30. She talks like my mom. Kind of. She hasn't said much, but
feel like that would be the easiest thing for the mole to ask and fake about.
I like the one that's
Yeah, I like that one, yeah.
One that I do remember that reminded me of that is the one where it's the last person, if you talk, then you have to pay for the bill and everyone going,
My strategy is to not aggro anyone. Pure defense. Just making sure they realize I'm a teenager, and that way I can just slip through the cracks like everyone else.
any more questions?
What year did you guys go to school during COVID?
my sophomore year.
Freshman
8th grade
year.
to freshman.
8th grade freshman.
She had the braid.
see, I think that one's 30. This one. Not this one, this one. This one's 30.
So I thought maybe she was trying to throw everyone off and look younger than she actually was. I'm not that surprised just because I noticed I was dressed differently than a lot of the other girls. And I get mistaken for being older than I really am pretty often. In terms of
She could still end up being 30. I don't care.
COVID year, how was that for you guys? Because for me, it was in the middle of my freshman year and then all the way through my sophomore year.
Mine is literally the same as yours. Yeah.
Mine was middle of 8th into 9th.
Same.
Yeah, same thing, 8th to 9th.
It was hard starting high school though, on Zoom. I feel like I just didn't know how to come back from that. And my grades were fine. It was more socially, I just didn't
That's
know how
true.
to,
It was very awkward.
I think for me, it was my grades because I was in cheer, but I was pretty social in terms of that. I played a lot of games during classes. I would just play Minecraft while my chem teacher was talking.
I definitely picked up video games. Prior to that, maybe I played a little bit, but after that,
What
it
video
took
game?
off.
If the one I said isn't 30, I feel like she's 30. But you're 30? Or you're 30. One of these two. If it's not the first one.
Apex, Call of Duty, Xbox.
I remember I'd record my teacher's lectures and then just play games, and I'd watch them back later if I had to, if I needed to
Oh,
remember
that's smart. I
anything.
didn't even.
Two Joshes think alike.
Exactly. It was so simple.
As a Josh, I have a badge that's invisible on my chest, and I had to trust him 100%. Plus, he just seemed like he was just like me, but taller.
One thing I really hated,
And white. But, my fault.
about Zoom classes was breakout rooms because nobody would talk. Everyone would just stare
Turn
at
off
each
their
other
camera and just, be silent.
Everyone would
It was
just stare at each
yeah.
other, and then sometimes my teacher would come in and he'd get mad because we weren't talking, and I was like, well, I'm waiting for this person.
I don't know about you. But when during COVID, my school kind of in general didn't care. We didn't do those breakout room things. I didn't really learn anything. I passed that year with flying colors without even trying. And some people just actually didn't do anything and failed somehow.
To talk first.
I was suspicious of Juliana because I feel like during that round she was kind of leading the conversation. So I feel like that might have been in order to like waste time, which is why I like try and change the topics and kept it moving. I'm assuming.
That makes sense what he says, because then when you ask a 16-year-old, they're all 16 pretty much. When a 16-year-old asks a 30-year-old a question, they tend to struggle of how to fit into that. So I guess leading the conversation could end up being, you know, a way to avoid answering questions. So that's my number one. Well, that's number one. She's my number two, and then number three. If he's 30, I swear to God, I don't know what's gonna happen.
You guys, like, everyone here had internet growing up, because that's just how it was. You guys all use computers, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any memories, like, distinctly from, like, when you were a kid, like a video or, like, anything you done on the computer that you remember as, like, the thing?
I used to play like Papa's Freezeria. Does anyone know that?
Cool
Yeah,
math
I
games?
still play that.
The one cool math game where the guy had like the gun, Johnny Upgrade, I think it was
Oh,
called.
yeah.
Remember that?
No,
Yeah.
and you just run through it till you beat the boss. And
Yes.
you feel like it's gonna start. Yeah.
I played the run one where you
Oh,
where
Run?
like the whole
That's a good one.
thing like the dimension.
The thing about that is Run is really old. So she was probably like, oh, I can answer this question. Run. I did play that though, only because that's the only thing my computer could run when I was a kid.
Would slip, or flip or something.
What about you?
Are you talking about like the runner maze one?
Yeah, or like people put it now on TikTok to like Reddit stories.
It's just like you run in a straight line like a tube, right?
Right.
And
Yeah,
like you
and
jump
then-
and it shifts the whole thing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was just agreeing. I really didn't play too much, but I played on my phone quite a bit, and then I did a lot of YouTube. I didn't start playing games until like,
How old were you when you got a phone?
so I got one in 7th grade,
Okay.
What like phone was that?
an iPhone.
Which one?
I think it was the 7.
No.
I got a phone when I was like, I think 12 or something.
I got when I was like 8.
I got like a.
Me too.
I got
My
like
parents are divorced. No,
same.
One thing I like really remember when I was little is Minecraft was still like kind of new. So there was like another version of it called Minecraft Lite. Do you know what I'm talking
And it was like
about?
it would have limits, and you could only do so much.
Yeah, you could like only use like glass or like brick.
Oh, and you had like
or,
you had the selective blocks and dirt and grass.
Yeah.
She played Minecraft Lite when she was 15 years old. She's 30. She had to be. She gotta be.
That's one thing I remember, and then I got like they totally removed that. Hey, think you've figured out the mole yet? Well, make sure to subscribe if you think you've got it. Now let's get back into the video.
Lauren was kind of just agreeing. She was like, yes. And I was like, yes, that's suspicious.
And that makes sense too, because when they were talking about Run, she was just like the Josh, not the black one. When he was like talking about the tunnel and he was like doing it with his hands, she just started doing it too. I don't know why.
Honestly.
It kind of sucked being voted out, but it's the nature of the game, I guess.
Please raise your hand if you want to continue playing the game.
How do you feel about school lunch?
Bad.
School lunch?
Really bad.
bad.
It's so bad.
The thing that gets me is they don't even have water. Like they only offer, at least in my school, they give us milk, and they have
They
water
don't give you
fountains.
water?
When you were
We don't got water either. It's just milk. White milk or chocolate milk sometimes, but that was not that often.
in elementary school, did they give you like milk in a bag?
Yeah.
And you have to like stick
I get
the
chocolate milk
straw. It
swirls,
was
yeah.
so
Where are these people from? I've never seen milk in a bag. What is this stuff?
I was like, I don't even want to drink this. I would just starve the whole day, honestly.
Do you have your like school lunch line separated by year, like junior?
No.
No,
it's
I go to a
all
small
lines
school,
are going.
so like we all just go at the same time.
My school's big, but there's just one line, and it's bad. Like it's like 1,000-person school, and there's one lunch period. It's not like we have like an A and B lunch. 'Cause I know some schools have that.
So 1,000 kids are just like,
Pretty much, yeah. Just all
One
the
line.
line like wraps around the building.
My school, like, it was really bad freshman year, but there was always like Fridays they had like pizza.
You had like scheduled days.
Yeah, like there's always pizza,
Always?
There's
Every
always
day?
pizza, yeah, and they get it from Papa John's.
What?
But yeah.
My school wouldn't do that. I remember the last time I had like a certain like food item on a day was in elementary school, which made me think, okay, she has to be older.
What shows did you guys watch when you were younger? I was like
Disney?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
a big like Jessie, Good Luck Charlie,
Shake it up.
Shake It Up.
I
What was
didn't
it?
watch TV. I was a YouTube kid.
But I remember I watched Phineas and Ferb on repeat.
Bro, actually, I did watch that.
I watched Phineas and Ferb on repeat, but I did not have cable, so I didn't watch a lot of TV. I watched a lot of YouTube.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye.
Markiplier was a really big one for me. I still watch him.
What are like some unfair things that you think people think of like about teenagers that are like not true?
I was gonna say like low attention span, but I have a really low attention span. Like I'll fully be like playing Minecraft and I'll have like a show on. So that's definitely not like an
I think she's like set her mind on one game, and I'm pretty sure that's Minecraft. She hasn't mentioned really any other games. She's mentioned Minecraft and Run. That's it.
unfair one.
Like I feel like we're just like kind of depicted to have like such like a laziness because people say our generation's like easier or whatever.
They're like bad friend groups or something.
Like just like toxic people. in
Yeah,
general.
yeah.
No, I get that.
I was gonna say like maybe sensitivity, like how we act on
that's
the
a good one.
internet,
Oh,
cancel
yeah.
culture,
People being,
and all
like,
that.
sensitive, yeah,
yeah. I think that's a big one, because I think it's mainly online where people can be like really sensitive, but
I think a lot of people just think that like everyone younger than them is like, since they have like all this new stuff, they're like, oh, you are like
Spoiled or something?
spoiled, or
Right.
like you have it easier,
Right,
or like
yeah.
you're like doing better because of us, and like that's our fault for some reason.
It's actually harder though because we have like social media and stuff.
yeah, that's
How is that how are either of these, how are either of them 30? If either of them are 30, I would be very astonished. You know, I would be surprised.
Juliana, sorry.
That's my number 2 prospect. This one, whatever her name was.
I knew I was gonna get voted out, especially with the school lunch comment. I don't get school lunch.
Please raise your hand if you want to continue the game. If the lights turn green, you voted the mole out and you win. If the lights turn red, the mole is still in the game and you lost. 1, 2.
Oh my god. I trusted you. I have a heart in you.
Oh my god, yeah. Okay,
Good shit, guys. Good shit.
On the count of 3, can the
You're 30. You or you? One of these two. I wouldn't be surprised if it was this one. But my money's on that one. And then if it's not that one, it's that one. So, there we go.
the mole please reveal themselves? 3, 2, 1.
I knew you had me from the jump. I felt bad.
I knew it was you because you were low-key silent.
I got, first of all, I got everything wrong. Second of all, I did not think it was Hannah at all. So, yeah, I was like, oh, she's a teenager.
So I'm
How are you? I guess you could tell facially. But I picked, speaking of facially, I picked the first one I had. I picked her because she had like really prominent smile lines, but I guess that could be from other things. But that's why I chose her.
actually a mom and I'm 31 years old. The moment that gave me away was Minecraft. My mind went blank.
I was shocked to find out
Yeah, this one.
like
See what I'm talking about? Like here and here.
she's a mother. She looks so good for 30.
I got you.
Anyway, big money baller. I probably won't be posting for another 3 or 4 months. You already know how that goes. But later.